What's up, guys? What's up? Yeah, no, I've shared a lot of videos over the past, months since I first started the YouTube channel. Even before that, I've shared a lot of content within the WhatsApp community and across my different social media platforms. A ton of content. I've been working with students for years now. I think approaching, or if not past 5 years now. And I've given out a lot of advice. I've heard a lot of stories, and I've seen a lot of stories unfolding as well. So I just thought for you guys, let me just do you guys a bit of justice here, and let me summarize and give you my top 10 study tips. And I think especially now, early in the year, for you to sort of take with you in your journey this year, and obviously just get the best academic results you can. So I'm going to move through these tips a bit quickly because obviously don't want to make this video too long. I can literally speak on all this stuff for an hour. But first up is don't give up too soon. And I've seen a lot of students throwing in the towel when things are not looking too great and when results are not going their way. And it's like, oh no, things are not going my way. I might as well just give up. I might as well, let me just leave everything. And I think the worst thing you can do for yourself, and it's the biggest injustice that you can do for yourself, especially how many years and how many months and how much time you actually dedicate to studying and improving your craft and stuff like that, is giving up too early. It's so important because I think so often you just need to trust in the process. And things are not going to be as easy as you may think they are, but you need to stick with the process as far as possible and, sort of back yourself until the very end. So don't give up too soon. I think secondly, and next up, is things are not as bad as they seem. I think when we view our situation, we view things worse than they actually are. And I think this is mainly driven due to the emotion because of bad results or disappointment over the years, or even stories we've heard. But know that things are not as bad as you may think. I think this is a very nice one and helps with even that first tip of not giving up too soon. Understand that things aren't as bad as they seem. Number thirdly, is you're not the only one. You're not the only person who's struggling. You're not the only person who's maybe failed a module or has failed a semester test or didn't do too well or is struggling with a certain thing. You're not the only one. A lot of people, I think more than you'd even imagine, are struggling and have bumpy roads in the journey, even more bumpier than you. Obviously our problems are all different, but you're not the only one. That's very important to understand for yourself. Number 4 is ask for help as early as possible. I think we often delay asking for help, asking for assistance and guidance in the process. And that delay is what in turn results in sort of more feelings of feeling overwhelmed and even just sort of poorer academic performance. So you need to, for yourself, just get that help as soon as possible. I think very important, because the sooner you get help, the sooner you get the guidance you need from your lecturers, from your tutors, from your faculty student advisor, I think the better for yourself, for your academic journey. Number 5, this is a tricky one, but I think not all stories you hear are true, and not all things that your friends might say are true. So I think get the facts. Focus on getting the right facts from the right people. Yes, obviously you can get different opinions and get different points of view, but I think so many of us base a lot of what we believe off what we hear. The hearsay, our friends' stories. And so often these are not true, or they sort of end up being a little bit sort of exaggerated or spiced. So get the facts. Number 6, consistency. Super important. Stick with it. Every single day show up. And even when things don't go well, start the new day on a fresh slate and show up again. No matter how your yesterday is, it shouldn't determine what you do today. So keep your yesterday separate from today. Show up today. Try again. And See what happens. Number 7 is you got this. You literally got this. I think believing in yourself goes a long way. And obviously not just in academics, but I think in a lot of different aspects in life. It's just having that self-belief and deep self-conviction that you can and will do this and nothing will stop you. I think having that is so powerful and is a very powerful sort of force that you have within yourself that will enable you to sort of overcome great feat, overcome sort of massive obstacles, big obstacles, and just help you redefine what you felt was possible. So believe in yourself. You got this. You'll smash it out the park without a doubt. The next one here is know when to pull away. Know when to take a breather. When things get too overwhelming, when you feel too flummoxed, when you feel like things aren't going your way, or you feel too demoralized, or you're mentally not okay, or just things are not coming together. Know when to pull away. Know when to take a break. Know when to sort of preserve your mental health. Obviously, mental health is way more important than anything else in this world, for your sanity, of course. So know when to pull away, take that break regardless of what's on your plate. Next up is you're not an island. You don't have to go through this whole journey by yourself. Obviously you are yourself, but there are so many support structures out there. I think the universities do their best to make available to us as much support as possible, whether it's in the form of lecturers, faculty, student advisors, or even just different bodies, being student bodies or the university bodies themselves, that just help us, with that support. And I think even in our own lives, we have support structures. We have people who are looking out for our general well-being, our health, and our prosperity, of course. So I think use these support structures and don't go through this journey yourself, because there are people there who want to help you, who will help you, who are willing to help you. So use them and also allow yourself to be used as a support structure. Guess what? You'll never believe it. But I made a second channel. Yes, guys, I made a second channel just chatting all things sort of self-development and I think helping you on your journey. And I think it's more general content, but specifically is going to help you a lot outside university, into the rest of your life. I just thought, I've provided so much content here in varsity, but there's so much more things. I think the journey is so long. So yes, guys, leave a subscription for my second channel as well. Do check out some of the videos there. Very high quality, my standard. And yeah, let's continue with the video. Next up, and I think this is one that a lot of people weren't expecting, but eat well. Whatever you consume in your body defines the type of person you are. And obviously, if you want to do well academically and if you want to achieve great results, then your diet really does go a long way, actually. Whether it's coming in the sense of how much energy you have during the day, or even your fatigue and your output that you're able to produce when you're writing tests, when you're writing exams, and even just your focus, how well you're able to focus, how well you're able to retain and remember information. I think your diet goes a long way. So as far as possible, try and avoid the fast foods. Try and eat as healthy as possible. Drink lots of water during the day, because this will make the difference. And I think lastly, a bit of a bonus here, I thought I just throw this in as well, is get sleep. Get sleep, guys. A lot of us don't like sleep. I don't know why, but I know things do get hectic and it's difficult to sort of fit in sleep here and there, especially when you have a lot of stuff on your plate, you have a lot of things to do. I think it does get a bit difficult to, sort of find that sleep and find times where to sleep, but you have to sleep. You have to give your body rest, because if you don't, you're going to perform less than optimally. This is a fact. you are not going to perform as well without sleep as you will with sleep. So try get in at least 6 hours of sleep every single day. Try not to cross night, too often, especially before exams or within the exam period itself. Really do try get in those hours, because they do make a difference. And I think especially when you're writing the assessments, when you're writing the exam, the semester tests, and even just for your own mental health and for you being sort of sustainable in the journey and being able to sort of go through your degree, get your degree, and come out the other side still being yourself. It's important to get that sleep, get that rest. And yeah, guys, this is sort of a quick fire. It was a different video, but I thought, let me just throw you guys with 10 tips there, 10 of sort of my top tips that I can give you for your academic success this year, and just getting the results that you really want to get. So if you found value, please guys, leave a like, and I'm very interested to find out as well, which tip did you find the most useful, and which other tips do you have out there? So yeah, as always, until the next one, let's continue on our journey in creating a better world.